Hello and welcome to VOA's Red Carpet. My name is Jackson Vunganyi. I want to thank you for joining us today on the show. As always, right here on Red Carpet, we bring you the latest in entertainment news, in sports, in fashion, in film and television from around the world. Let's get on with the show. Now, it's been a long time coming, but the Basketball Africa League is finally set to tip off May 16th in Kigali, Rwanda. The partnership between the International Basketball Federation (FIBA) and the National Basketball Association (NBA) was delayed several times because of coronavirus. It expands foundation of club competition that FIBA has planned on the continent and is the NBA's first league collaboration outside of North America. Basketball Africa League President Amadou Gallo Fall says that through the BAL, we will provide a platform for elite players from across the continent to showcase their talent and inspire fans of all ages to use basketball as an economic growth engine across Africa and shine a light on Africa's vibrant sporting culture. And 12 teams have qualified for the inaugural season from Algeria, Angola, Cameroon, Egypt, Madagascar, Mali, Morocco, Mozambique, Nigeria, Rwanda, Senegal, and Tunisia. Stay tuned to Voice of America for updates on the tournament as it approaches. Legendary comedian and actor Eddie Murphy was inducted into the NAACP Image Awards Hall of Fame at the organization's show highlighting works by entertainers and athletes of color. Let's check out some of the other big names that got recognized this year.
The late Chadwick Boseman won Best Actor in a Motion Picture for his role in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. LeBron James received the President's Award for his public service achievements. The Los Angeles Laker was recognized for his LeBron James Family Foundation and his I Promise School, a co-curricular educational initiative. Last year, he launched More Than a Vote, a coalition of Black athletes and artists dedicated to educating and protecting Black voters. DJ D-Nice took home Entertainer of the Year in a competitive category against big names such as Regina King, Tyler Perry, Viola Davis, and Trevor Noah.
This is truly one of the highest honors that I've ever been presented, and it means the most because I know what it really meant to people.
Viola Davis took home Best Actress for her film and television roles in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom and How to Get Away with Murder. Speaking virtually backstage after winning both awards, Davis explained why she personally identifies with both Black leading characters because she's always gravitated to understanding people who feel unseen.
They're both smart, they're talented, they're a force to be reckoned with, and yet nobody sees it. They're constantly having to prove themselves. I get that. That has been my life. Right. So I think it's very honest. Right. So I relate to both of them. I have to say that at 55, the only thing that has changed is I refuse to explain myself now.
Regé-Jean Page won the award for Outstanding Actor in a Drama Series in the popular Netflix series Bridgerton. Page explained how he personally felt about the global political climate in regards to race and how his work on the series ties into it.
You are representing the people who live through the world that we all share, and you aid in reflecting it back and showing it either as it is or as it could be. And that is integral to how we all navigate the world together, how we kind of play as a team in the real world.
Insecure star Issa Rae won the award for Outstanding Actress in a Comedy Series.
So grateful to be able to play this character who's obviously a version of me, and in the same way that I want this character to grow, like I want to be able to grow too.
All right, let's get into some film. With 1-minute movies shot only on mobile phones, a new film festival in Tunisia is helping emerging filmmakers from Africa share their talent and their stories.
51 films from 23 African countries were screened at Mobile Film Festival Africa. Founder Bruno Smadja explains what makes this event appealing to young African filmmakers.
Mobile Film Festival Africa is a new edition we have launched in 2020, and that is completely and fully dedicated to young and talented filmmakers in Africa, being resident in Africa. Because coming from a format which is pretty unique, one mobile, 1 minute, one film, I always had the feeling that we are matched for Africa. Because we were answering to a reality of the use of mobile phones and also a desire of young and talented filmmakers all over Africa to be able to express themselves.
The festival includes movies focusing on challenges facing young people relating to gender, ecology, human rights, history, politics, and the COVID-19 pandemic. Tunisia's Hussam Ben Hamza won Best Screenplay for his film Asunder.
I have participated in the competition of the Mobile Film Festival Africa with the film Asunder. It is a 1-minute film like the other films in this competition, filmed by phone with very simple resources. The movie talks about differences between people and how these differences can lead to the decay of these societies. This is the general theme of the film.
Festival organizers made all the films available for the public online. Winners at the festival receive 18,500 euros in production support offered by the festival. Senegal's I'm Freedom by Marcel Moussa Diouf won the festival's Africa Grand Prize. This Is All I Have by Loridon Kabasele from Democratic Republic of the Congo won the Francophone Film Prize. 3 amateur Tunisian filmmakers won awards for Best Screenplay, Best Documentary, and Best Staging. You can check out the films at mobilefilmfestival.africa.
And let's get into some music news. British singer Tiana Major 9 is getting a lot of attention after her single Collide from the soundtrack of Daniel Kaluuya's film Queen and Slim was nominated for the Best R&B track at this year's Grammys. Now she's opening up about how unhealthy relationships have inspired her new music.
Tainted view of us.
The 25-year-old has released a remix of her soul-drenched, contemplative song Same Space, which she describes it to the Associated Press via Zoom from her home in London, like being in a codependent relationship.
Same Space it's basically about like being in a codependent relationship, one that's really unhealthy and you're fully aware of it, but you can't leave because you just depend on that person.
The music video stays true to the themes of the song, showing 2 people intertwined yet unhappy. Major 9 not only stars in it herself, but was also the creative director behind it. And as for the rest of 2021, what has Major 9 set her sights on?
Oh my God. Like, I'm a live performer. I love performing live. That is my thing. So yeah, I just really want to be on the stage. I've done a few performances here and there, but obviously there's no live audience that I can see and connect with and stuff. So it's quite difficult, but fingers crossed, hopefully they lift the ban and I can just travel and tour.
Musicians on stage, spotlights flooding the arena, and 5,000 fans dancing ecstatically. Live music was back in Barcelona, Spain for a clinical trial seeking pandemic-safe ways to celebrate mass events.
Ahead of the event, everyone underwent mass screening, testing, and wore surgical masks to attend the gig, which comes after an unprecedented year of confinement and social distancing. During the morning, the dance floors at 3 long-closed Barcelona nightclubs were transformed into makeshift field hospitals, with nurses in blue carrying out antigen tests inside white canvas enclosures. And the results back in 10 minutes. When a person tested negative, the entry pass downloaded on a phone app was validated. Even so, the atmosphere was like traveling back to a time before the pandemic, with excited crowds dancing, hugging each other, and belting out songs at the top of their voices. Behind the event is a group of music and festival promoters, as well as a local hospital who say the safety measures, which include a special ventilation system, make it a safer space than inside a private home. According to a study published by Spain's Music Federation, the European music industry lost 76% of its earnings in 2020. The tickets for the concert sold out within just a few hours.
And now to Zimbabwe, where musicians have been struggling to make a living since the coronavirus pandemic prompted the government to ban concerts to prevent the spread of the virus. Some have even left their music behind and turned to farming. Columbus Mavunga reports from Mazowe, Zimbabwe.
Diana Samkangenya Zema is a well-known award-winning musician who frequently performed in Zimbabwe and other African countries. But for now, she can be found at this farm about an hour's drive west of Harare. She is now farming because of COVID-19 and is not looking back.
So music is going to be my first love, but I need to survive. So that's why I had to venture into agriculture. So I love the whole stability which comes with it.
The 32-year-old Afro-pop singer co-owns the farm with her husband, Calvin Nyazema. They are putting in irrigation pipes and also have set up beehives to collect what she calls eucalyptus honey from their tree plantation. Zimbabwe's government recognizes the plight of musicians like her who have not been unable to work because of the coronavirus lockdown.
We are working on more of a stimulus package because we realize relief may never take us anywhere. But the government, through the Department of Social Welfare, continuously assists Zimbabweans that are in need.
But critics say the government needs to increase relief payments of $12 a month to families affected by the lockdowns. They say the funds are not enough to buy bread to feed a family for a month.
So you've got to be resourceful for your own sake. And you can bring in the rest of the family and say, let's work together and add to the income of the family with small things that each person can do.
Samkangenya Zema appears to be following that advice and plans to invest more in livestock if she gets funding. In the meantime, she's looking forward to a bountiful corn harvest from a 20-hectare field on her farm in the coming weeks. Columbus Mavunga for VOA News, Mazowe, Zimbabwe.
And let's end this show with some love from New York as a group of dancers staged a free performance of the Shakespeare play Romeo and Juliet in a vacant shop window in the city of Manhattan. The production by the Love Show Theatre Company is part of a round of performances using a vacant shop window as an answer to the limitations faced by performers following the shutdown of theatre venues during the COVID-19 pandemic. Choreographer Angela Hariel describes what this new way of performance is like.
It really is exactly like being in a fishbowl because we feel, in a way, a little disconnected and a little insular, but there's some interesting feeling of power behind that because everyone's watching us like caged animals and we can dance and we're in our little safe zone, but at the same time it feels very special to be seeing a live audience again.
And with that, we came to the end of our show today. I want to thank you for hanging out with me. My name is Jackson Vunganyi. For more entertainment news, remember to check us out at voanews.com. We are also on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube, where you can watch our videos. Remember to like and subscribe. Until next time, catch you right here on Red Carpet. Goodbye, everyone.